have an order to do for my Etsy small business, so I thought I'd bring you along, show you kind of my process when I do it. I have a hair turban to embroider, so it's a very simple thing that I've got to do, but I thought I'd show you where and how I do it. First, you give your indoor bunny lots of attention, because he lives out in the studio where I do this. Obviously he hasn't got access to the products or the space that I do it in. So this is where I keep the tools for the embroidery. Oh, that's a big spider! That's not very nice. Poor Spidey. This is where I keep the tools that go along with my embroidery machine. So this is the backing, the threads that I use for the business, which are different to my usual threads, and my embroidery hoops. I haven't got enough hands for this, but there's also my topping, and then like my under thread stuff in here, or anything that I might need to use with the machine. Then on this very messy shelf, that's where I have my canvases and stuff, but there's my main bulk of products and my boxes that I'll send it off in. So my hair turbans are up there. This one I use, it's just a basic hair turban, but it's quite a nice quality one. I always make sure I try and get the ones that are nice and soft. So this is where I have my machine plugged in, so obviously my rabbit can't get to it, and it's also covered because the table needs a coating. It's very rough, so it stops anything from getting caught on there and ruining any products. On the other hand is the table is kind of allowed on. It was the table I couldn't keep him off of, so I emptied it and it's become his because he likes the windowsill. Backing, I'm actually going to use this leftover piece that I have. So I always like to try and use up as much of it as I can without wasting any. So I've hooped up the face cloth in the machine. It's upside down. So when I put in what I need to put in on here to tell it what to do, I need to make sure I flip the design upside down. Okay. So this person would like font 2, which is the script font, and they would like it to say Edith. And then what I do, depending on the placement of how I put it into the hoop, is I'll go on edit and turn it around or make it bigger or smaller depending on what I'm doing. So I'll just go and do that now. Okay, and then once I've done that, it tells me what hoop I need, which is the right one anyway. And then because it's not quite at the end, I like to do a jog, so it just will show me where it's going to embroider. So check it's in the right place. And then they want theirs to be in this pink. It's pink 2 on my shop, it's the lighter pink. So you lower the foot over the machine and you press go. And then I always hold this at the beginning, sometimes it can just suck it in. While my machine is going, I watch my rabbit get up to no good. The machine has completed that now. See at the back, it's got a clip, so I just unclip it from there. I need to lift the presser foot, and it's got a self-cutting thing that I have turned on, so I don't even have to snip anything from there. Then I'll take this out of the hoop and take off all of the layers and stuff. Do some final snipping and cleaning up, because obviously there's like extra, I don't know if you can see, there's extra like loops and things that just need trimming down, so I'll go ahead and do that. That's all done and dusted. You can still see just a little bit of that topping on there, and I leave that on because after it's had its first wash, that just comes off in the wash, it's water soluble, and then so I get to packing. I had to squish this one a bit. I forgot that the last time I did one of these, like I said, it's been a while, I used the slightly larger boxes, so I kind of squished it in a bit, but it's fine. It's nice and sturdy, and it's wrapped in tissue paper, so it looks really cute when you open it. I always pop a little business card in there as well. That is how I do my embroidery. I want to do a better version of this where I use a tripod so you can actually see what I'm doing as I'm doing it, rather than me just explaining it and showing you little snippets. I will get this in the post first thing in the morning because it's currently like 11, I think. I do have another one to post. I just didn't record that one. Yes, so when I get some more orders in, once I've tidied up my space a little bit, I'll show you the process properly. But I just thought it could be fun to hop back on. So if you made it this far, thank you for following along with my very dodgy cameraman skills, and I hope you found it somewhat interesting. I will put the information about my Etsy shop in the description if you are interested in any personalisable items. Thank you very much. Hopefully I'll see you soon and I won't leave it so long next time. Bye!